good time with it. FanDuel Sportsbook promo code TICKET. Give you your first bet up to $1,000 risk-free. FanDuel sports betting made simple. Even an idiot like Roberto can figure it out. Sign up, promo code TICKET. It's FanDuel Sportsbook, promo code TICKET. Here comes the copious legal. 21 and up, present, Michigan. New users only. $10 first deposit. Must wager designated off the market. Max bonus $125. All the details, sportsbook at FanDuel.com. Gambling problem, 1-800-270-7117. It's FanDuel Sportsbook, official partner of the ticket.
This Odyssey.com Sports Minute is brought to you by Lalonde Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
This is Jim Rome with an Odyssey Sports Minute. Look out, we've got an absolute banger of a Thursday night football matchup. And how often can you really say that? Not often at all, except this one might be the best ever. That good. I'm talking about the undefeated Arizona Cardinals with a chance to go to 8-0 for the first time ever, going up against the one-loss Green Bay Packers. Now we're talking a matchup of the 2020 NFL MVP Aaron Rodgers against the guy that many think is the odds-on favorite to win the 2021 NFL MVP, Kyler Murray. Again, it is a banger. And make no mistake about this either. Aaron Rodgers is still playing at an MVP level himself. His numbers may not be what they were a year ago, but this guy has lost nothing at all. This is one of the best Thursday night matchups ever. Who you got? I'm Jim Rome.
Don't let a cold keep you up. Take NyQuil Severe for max strength relief for your worst cold and flu symptoms so you can rest tonight and get back at it tomorrow. NyQuil Severe gives you powerful relief for your worst cold and flu symptoms. NyQuil Severe temporarily relieves common cold and flu symptoms, including cough, sore throat, headache, minor aches and pains, fever, runny nose, and sneezing. NyQuil, the nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, aching, stuffy head, best sleep with a cold medicine. Use as directed.
Angie's List is now Angie, and getting your to-do list done just got easier. Between back to school and with the holidays around the corner, it can feel like there's no time to tackle home projects. Whether you need help with emergency repairs or major upgrades, Angie matches you with top local pros who can get the job done right. Browse reviews, see upfront pricing, and instantly book hundreds of projects. Save time for what matters most. Book your next project at Angie.com. That's ANGI.com.
What can give you a competitive edge in today's red-hot housing market? Rocket can. That's because Rocket Mortgage can give you a verified approval. It could help your offer stand out. Rocket Technology provides a rock-solid verification of your income, assets, and credit, giving sellers greater confidence in you. Go to rocketmortgage.com or call us today at 8338-ROCKET.
A verified approval is based on an underwriter's analysis of your individual financial information appraisal and title report. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender license in all 50 states and MLS Consumer Access Network number 3030.
What do you call a group of friends who wear the same jersey for good luck, no matter how old it is, and who support their team through thick and thin, week after week, as if the very season depended on it, all while tossing the pigskin and drinking Miller Lite? You call it Miller time in Detroit. Here's to the original light beer. It's Miller time. Celebrate responsibly. 2021 Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Football season is here. Visit Discount Tire and let our pros take care of you, so you never miss a moment of the game. Get 30% shorter average wait time when you buy and book online. Use Treadwell, your personal tire guide, to find the right tire for your driving habits and get the same expert advice that you get in the store. At Discount Tire, we take pride in making your experience with us as easy as possible. Discount Tire. Let's get you taken care of. 97.1 The Ticket and News Radio 950 WWJ. Your homes for the NFL on Westwood One. The Arizona Cardinals host the Green Bay Packers. Thursday night football. Pregame at 8 on News Radio 950 WWJ.
More of your calls. We'll get into more of the actual game. Like, I get it. This isn't the height of sophistication. But it's just funny to see what drives people's hatred with the rivalry.
Haven't won anything. How dare you forget the cold Big Ten East Championship that Michigan has? No spark.
There is no Big East title. The Big East Eastern Division title. You lost the game. Okay. You lost the tiebreak. So did they come out in the second half of the Big Ten Championship game? They played the second half of the game?
Yeah, you know when the little kids come out at halftime and play the Little League teams?
Right.
That's what Michigan did.
Okay, because I only saw Ohio State. They did, you know what? But they did print up T-shirts, which is crazy. I'm sorry.
They sure did. Great comparison. Michigan is like the Yankees and MSU is like the Mets.
Right, but that would not quite, because that would be as if the Mets constantly beat the Yankees and then we're winning in the same division. Like you're trying too hard. Let's just, you can say Michigan's like the Yankees. And as if Yankee fans, and I don't know any Yankee fan who talks about the past like that. I just don't. You know why? We're too busy being angry about the present. Shout out Aaron Boone. Michigan State, I don't know what they would be. I'll leave it. Red Sox? I don't even care. You know what they are? They're the team who, if they win Saturday, has beaten you 10 of the last 15 years. They're the team who has gone out and won multiple Big Ten championships. They're the team who has been to Indianapolis multiply. They're a team that has been to the playoff. I don't know, man. Could you imagine? You want to play the what-if game? No, I don't, Joel. Okay, fine. Joel Blatt. No. David, quickly. David, I hit that nerve at 2 o'clock.
And it's
just
been
unexposed. Because we're getting within proximity of the game. Now it gets real. Now it's not just filling your days and trying to do good shows and just, all right, the game's still 5 days away, okay. 4 days away. We are within the danger zone now. Now it's like where you start the Rocky montage. If this were a movie, we are starting cracking the eggs. No. We are starting the synthesizer beat from the Robert Tepper classic, No Easy Way Out. Now, and the song carries you to Saturday at noon. If you like Rocky IV, you know what I'm talking about. David.
This is regarding the call. I believe her name is Julie. Says, my wife and I collectively have 6 Michigan degrees by choice. If either of my kids want to be a Spartan, so be it. They deserve to blaze a trail of their own. That's a little far. You should have taken your kid on the tour.
Yeah, I'm there too. I mean, come on. You don't want to affect your kid's life. Would I be happy if one of my siblings had won the U of M? Or if I had a kid? Nah, I wouldn't be happy about it. But if that's what they want to do and it's legitimately the best school, that's fine. Just don't talk to me during football season. Daddy doesn't love you.
My mom moved here from West Virginia back in the day. Saw the fan base and immediately rooted for State, green and white since then.
No doubt. There's no doubt. If you're a well-adjusted, normal human, you become a Spartan fan, not a Wolverine fan. Because well-adjusted people don't join cults.
And I absolutely have to read this because they're saying LOL receiver gloves.
Oh, in the Rico helmet debut. Dude, those helmets are sweet. Honestly, like, I don't love every single thing, but when Tuck got here, you can see what he's trying to do with the program. And I get it. Helmets don't win football games, but the imaging, the optics of it, what MSU football should be perceived as, Mark, for as great as he was, left a lot of that cachet on the cutting room floor. He wasn't interested in it. He wasn't into the sizzle. He didn't care about marketing. He didn't care about the recruiting side of the brand. Now look, you can't have one without the other. If the machine's gonna work, you need both. I think Mel has put a great staff together, and you're gonna learn names like Scotty Hazelton and Kaplovich and Jay Johnson. Those names, they're not, it's not Brent Venables, but like, he's got a great staff that gets the football. From the branding and imaging, I've never seen Michigan State football like this. It's noon on Thursday has become must-watch for Spartan fans on social media because that's the uniform helmet review. And if you haven't seen it, 971theticket.com or wherever you would find it, whatever, MSU football accounts or whatever it is. But it's sick. And no, it's not going to win the game for them. But newsflash, the recruits care about it. Recruits become players. Players can become champions. Championships is what makes us happy as fans. If it makes the players happy, I'm in. Yeah, of course, I like the Gruff Sparty helmet, or I like the state script thing. But I don't care what they wear. You want to go out looking like idiots like Oregon in the speckled eggshell uniform. I don't give a damn. Did the kids like it? Did they win?
Yeah,
That's it.
They won, and okay. Speaking of Michigan State basketball, a name you haven't heard in a while, Mike. Motor City Cruise have traded for the rights to Deontay Davis.
Oh my God. Oh my God. May have wanted to return.
It's white goals.
Things have not exactly worked out.
Maybe not.
248-539-9797. More of your calls. Kenny needs your pick of the day. 5 o'clock hour moment.
It's the pick of the day, brought to you by the BetMGM Sports Lounge inside MGM Grand Detroit.
We've got Kenny, MF, and Kai. We are ready to roll.
Kraken wild tonight. BetMGM total 5.5 going over -120. The Kraken this year covered 4 of 5 overs. I think they're going to be moving forward. My pet over team to start the year. Wild also no slouches, covering 3 of 6. Give me the over.
Brought to you by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks. Download the BetMGM app and turn game days into paydays. Please bet responsibly.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
From the WWJ AM 950 Traffic Center, there are a few lingering problems on the drive this afternoon. Right lane is blocked by an accident. 94 westbound after Gratiot Avenue in Detroit. 75 northbound after Holbrook, there's a crash on the right shoulder. Also a disabled vehicle within the work zone. 75 northbound after 12 Mile. This one is in the right lane. And there's some construction going on until 7 o'clock tonight in the Clarkston area. Dixie Highway both directions where there's a right lane closure between 75 and Nortonville Road. I'm Michelle Pena with traffic.
When you run a business, setbacks change everything. And online, they happen fast. With your Comcast Business Internet, you can stay ahead. And now you can add Comcast Business Security Edge to make your network more secure. It helps keep your network safe with scans every 10 minutes. And unlike some cybersecurity options, this helps protect every device that's connected. Because when your information, your people, and your company have Security Edge, you can be ready for what's next. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Get started with a great offer for $35 each month for 24 months for 2 years when you buy both. Want even more speed? Find out how to get 10 gigs for your small business. Call 1-800-501-6000 or go to ComcastBusiness.com today to find out more. Offer ends 11/7/21. Restrictions apply. New Comcast Business 35 megabits per second internet and one voice mobility customers only. Early termination fee applies. Requires EcoBill and AutoPay. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. Security Edge not included.
If you're looking for a certified pre-owned vehicle, look no further. Hi friends, Bill Gowling here for Gowling Buick GMC in Lake Orion. Each CPOB is given a 172-point inspection. If it doesn't pass muster, we won't sell it. And everyone is also backed by 2 GM limited warranties, one of which covers the powertrain for 6 years, 100,000 miles with 0 deductible. Plus, they also come with roadside assistance, alternate transportation, 2 scheduled maintenance, and more. We have a good selection to choose from. That's Gowling Buick GMC in Lake Orion. Learn more online at GowlingBG.com.
This hour of Instant Feedback brought to you by Mike Papura of National Benefit Plans. For affordable health insurance, log on to nbphealth.com.
What are you waiting for? It only takes an hour for you to have your child's heart screened. Get your kid's heart checked at the Ernst Cardiovascular Center at Beaumont Hospital in Royal Oak. Details at 971theticket.com.
WXYT FM and WXYT HD1 Detroit.
This is Chubby Charlie. What's Chubby Charlie? I don't know. That's kind of Chubby Charlie. Maybe it's the size of. Don't shoot it. You were gonna say Chubby Mikes. What? You were gonna say Chubby Mikes. Call me an elf. Dare. That's Michael.
7-0. We hated our coach, but now we kind of don't hate him, but now we hate him again, and we know OSU's going to drill us. Wouldn't it be the beginning of the end?
But in all fairness to John, he said that there were two Johns. I think Mike brings up a good point. There's fan John. Media John.
And there's one bank account that the Block M puts money in, so I don't care. So unless John's multiple personalities have separate checking accounts, they're all paid by the same maker. 248-539-9797. By the way, John's got a podcast with these. We'll listen to it. Necessary Rough. Odyssey. Right now today, a little lighter. And it's simple. The one thing above all that drives you crazy about your life, you know, we've talked about it. I make no bones about it. I have a disdain. I know I'm technically in media, but I'm not a part of media. I loathe the way media drinks Michigan's bathwater, especially nationally. I mean, this week's been an embarrassment. Whether it's Joel Klatt, the audio we played for you yesterday, even down to like minor league stuff like Stanford Steve and Chris Felica just showing their ass on their podcast. And, oh yeah, if Michigan State wins, they'll be okay losing the rest of their games. What are you, insane? We're 7-0, we'd be 8-0 in the top 5. And you think Spartan fans would tra-la-la down the road to lose 4 in a row? Steve, do me a favor. Go to the vending machine and get SVP another soda or whatever your gig is. Honestly, it's ridiculous. All the way to just, you can't even, it's like you're not there. And then when you watch Joel and Gus, it's going to feel like Dan and Jim. It's going to feel like a bought and paid for North Korean broadcast. That's just hard because, no man, no one's asking you to do anything for my school. No one's asking you to kiss our ass. In fact, if I were a Michigan fan, it would grate on me how people talk about my school knowing my school never delivers. So my point is, I just want you to call it straight. The number one thing that drives me nuts is not the media, because that's not on Michigan. I don't know what's happening. I'm ignoring you. I'm busy selling a topic, talking. I'm sorry. The number one thing for me, I'll deal with arrogance. Arrogance is fine if it can be backed up. It is the faux arrogance / delusion. You do it. There's no reason for it. Grow up. Don't be delusional. And people running around with the little bro thing. Just telling me you're a moron.
Yeah.
The people who cite the all-time wins thing. I mean, great. I'm a Yankee fan. I ain't going back to 1976, much less 1876.
No, but it's the little brother thing. That has to go at some point. I mean, when Taylor Lewan is out there calling, oh, we're going to go play at Little Bro's house and we're taking over the house.
What was his record against State?
It's 1-4.
Second deck.
Don't get to say. If you're 4-0, brag, say whatever. 1-4. And the only memory that people have of Taylor Lewan in this rivalry is Will Golson throat punching. Pretty much about it.
248-539-9797. David, your number one thing about Spartans drives you just batty. Can't take it. Can't do it. I want winners. Your Mike Singletary winners. What do you got?
The thing I hate the most is the fan base that cares about what the Michigan media is saying. This is a blue state.
Here's me. I'm Forrest Gump on the shrimp boat. Floating by. Hi, David.
This is a blue state. It is what it is. They run this area. I don't think Auburn fans, and I don't live down there, and I don't think Auburn fans are sitting complaining about Bama getting all the love down.
Oh, stop.
I don't live down there, so I don't know. All I see is what I see from here. But it is what it is. It's run by blue. It is what it is. Don't complain about it. Just do your job and move on.
Neighborhood's crack infested. Just deal with it.
Just deal with it. That is the house. Stay away from it. You know what goes on there.
Omar coming. 248-539-9797. All right, Rico, you're number one.
My number one, Mike, is when it goes beyond the field. You can root for whoever you want to root. If you didn't go there, it doesn't matter. I don't care. Okay? I used to. I don't care anymore. Whatever makes you happy. Life is too short. But it's when you let it spill over and then you start talking about oh, well, you couldn't get into Michigan and move you, and you want to drag the education part in. That's what they're doing. I mean, were you a doctor from Michigan or something?
Smell of
No, I graduated from Central. Not having this conversation.
Smells like ass in here.
If you want to go that route, yeah, that's what takes me off. Leave it out the field. I'm okay. Argue X's and O's, whatever. But when all of a sudden now you're gonna downgrade my education, well, you couldn't have got into Michigan, and neither did you. But I actually could, but you couldn't. So let's walk away.